how to succeed at or achieve anything that you want. Okay, it's a tall order, it's a big promise. Let's see if I can deliver on it. Step number 1, I don't want you to lurch into action steps right away. First, I want you to be a little bit more intentional about the approach. It's easy to get excited about ideas. Everybody loves to hear new ideas. Maybe your family and friends are like mine and they like to bandy about new ideas for products and businesses and services and inventions and apps all the time. It's a lot of fun and it's hilarious. But it can quickly get you into trouble because you kind of like chase the idea fairy. You say, oh, that sounds like a good idea. I want to do that. And you do it for a few weeks or a few months and then you give up on it. So, waste of time. What I want you to do is brainstorm a list of things that you're interested to try to achieve, narrow that list down, and then learn about each of those things for a little while. Don't necessarily take action on starting your website or actually making that product or trying to find a business partner or whatever just yet. Slow down a minute, try to learn more. Learn about that for a little while, take a few weeks off to mull it over, come back to it, maybe speak to some people who know about it. Build in a little routine there of learning to see if this is something that's really going to keep your interest over time. After you've done that, then you can start to take some action steps, and that's what we're going to get into right now. First action step is you're going to need to examine your mindset and do some mindset work, because I find and I believe that people's number one enemy is themselves. People, we always get in our own way. The thing is, sometimes we don't even realize how much our own self-doubt is closing us in and holding us back. We've set this new initiative to do this thing, but we, deep in our hearts, or maybe it's like in our subconscious, we don't really believe in ourselves. We don't really believe we can do it. So whatever we go on to try to do, it's kind of like we've got this weight that's dragging behind us, slowing us down and sapping our energy. So you're going to have to build in this routine of working on your mindset, consume more positive material, exercise more regularly, examine your associations. These are all things that great entrepreneurs do. There's a reason why they do these things, because if you have your own idea, your own thing that you're trying to achieve, a lot of other people, they're not going to see it. So you have to build up a bulletproof mindset if you're ever going to succeed over the long term, and the long term is what it's going to take. Number 3, habits integration. What I mean is, this thing that you're trying to do, this thing that you're trying to achieve, make sure you put it into the very center of your life. I made the mistake when I was first starting out of doing this passion project or trying to build this product and this service only on the weekends or only a little bit in the evenings. If you do it that way, decades may pass and you still don't see any results because you're just not nearly putting in enough time. So you need to examine all of your hours, all of your days, and see how you can rearrange things or reprioritize things so that this new initiative of yours, you're building it into the very core of your daily routines. That's going to allow you to really ramp up the time you're spending on this thing so that you can make your skills related to it better, so that you can make the thing better, and you can just quite simply put ramp up the hours more quickly. You're going to need a lot of hours to become really good at this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4 is about your associations. You need to associate with the right people. The first group would be people who are supportive, friends and family who always encourage you and like what you're doing. It's important to have those people around, and people who are not like that, you have to avoid more. Second group of people are people who are on a similar path, people who are actually working to achieve a certain thing. They have a unique vision for themselves. Getting around with those people is going to be great for you. Third group would be people who have achieved the type of thing that you want to achieve. They have achieved success. in the area that you want to achieve success in. So you need a great coach, someone who doesn't just believe in your vision in a superficial sense, but they know it absolutely can come true because they have made it come true in their lives. So they see the way where you might not see the way. And a place I want to suggest that maybe you can look for a coach is on Fiverr. There's a lot of business coaches on there. Maybe if you can't find a coach specifically related to what you're trying to do, maybe you can find one who's generally a great coach about business. I'm saying business, but again, this video is not just about business or a product. It could be about anything. It could be maybe you're trying to run a marathon. Okay, maybe you need a running coach or whatever. You're just trying to get fit. Maybe you have diet goals, or maybe you want to become a great chef. Whatever, you're going to need a good coach. It doesn't have to be in person. It could be. The sort of online tutoring and coaching stuff has really exploded, so there's a lot of options out there. And this is one place that I've really failed, is that I've had trouble to find a coach who could train me to do exactly what I'm trying to do, which is to create language learning card games. That's what I'm all about. I don't really know anybody who's doing that. So I'm kind of blazing my own trail here, but sometimes I wish it wasn't just me blazing my own trail, but I had a mentor. I'm not really sure where to go, who to turn to. But maybe I will get a typical business coach in time. I have been researching some because I know that's important. So, what is it that you are trying to achieve? And which of these steps resonated with you the most today? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to chat with you. I want to be your greatest encourager, especially if you have none. Remember these steps. Don't just jump right into action. Learn more first. Number 2, build your mindset. Number 3, put the work, the work that you'll need to do to achieve this thing, build it into more of your core habits in your daily life. It's not just for weekends and holidays. Number 4, associate with the right people. All right, I hope this video helped. I'll see you back here next time.